I wanted to ask you a little bit about in the world of customer experience, I think over 70% of companies that are outsourcing, the customer experience isn't always self contained within the organization itself and employed agents and things like that. How do you think about a seamless, frictionless customer experience when so many companies are outsourcing for all the right reasons? But how do you maintain that frictionless customer experience in that kind of an environment?
That's definitely a challenge. And I think that you want first to have a very robust onboarding program for the resources that you are outsourcing because they're an extension of your brand. You want them to be representative of your brand. You want them to share the values. You want them to have the same beliefs so that when they're talking to customers, the customers have a feeling that they're talking to your company or that they're interacting with your company. I think that's the first thing. The other aspect is system integration. If the outsourcer or the outsourcing company is not using the same systems as you are, you need to have a very tight integration point with them. I'll go back to connecting the self-service journey to the assistant journey. If you're capturing all this information in your system that you're using for self-service or Insight Engine or CRM or CDP, if that information doesn't carry over to your outsourcer, how can they pick up the conversation where they left off? It will continue to be a disjointed journey. You need to think about all of that. In an ideal world, they would be using the exact same systems as your in-house folks are using. A lot of people are going to outsource to tier one and they're going to keep tier two, tier three in-house. If you're not using the same ticketing system, if you're not using the same live chat systems, it just adds a lot of complexity. And that's where customers might have the feeling that they're talking to two different companies. And you don't want that. You got to figure out a way to make it work through system integrations, through training, through onboarding, through even shadowing sometimes. And you might want to have these outsourced resources sitting in one of your offices because they're going to interact with R&D, they're going to interact with customer success, they're going to interact with PS and all the other people that are part of your company that are not outsourced. There's different ways of thinking about it to make sure, or to at least put all the chances on your side that customers are not going to feel that they're talking to different companies.